there.
I think we have our answer.
Okay, if I nail a 2x4 right here, and I drill in this wing nut. Hey, my Hot Pocket's ready. Wait a minute. It's showtime. Oh, God.
Ugh. Hey, everybody, I'm Chester Cheez. Guys, why aren't you telling me it's showtime? What's going on here? What's the deal? You know I've been busy.
Why aren't we telling you it's showtime? You run the place.
Don't worry, Chester. I can tell you whenever it's showtime.
See, this guy knows what I'm talking about. Good boy. Let me give you a treat.
You don't need to degrade me like that.
What are you busy with back there anyway?
Well, Big David, or should I say Nosy David? That was good. I'm busy preparing for the end of the world. The zombie apocalypse. Haven't you heard?
The zombie apocalypse? Where do you get your news from?
The Onion.
Chester, maybe it's possible you might have been, misinformed.
Oh no, Marco. It's coming sooner than you think. And I've been preparing adequately. Building myself a little fortress, rationing food.
Is that where all my ingredients have been going?
No comment.
Chester, I think this is the craziest thing you've ever done. I mean, do you even have a battle plan for the end of the world, for the zombie apocalypse?
Does a fish know how to swim? Yeah, I have a plan. You know the abandoned mall down there?
You mean the one that's rife with homeless people and crime?
Yeah, that's some people's opinion. But think about it, Big David. How awesome would it be? All 5 of us against the zombie apocalypse, taking shelter in an abandoned shopping mall. All to ourselves. It's like Night of the Living Dead.
You learned all your survival skills from Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah. Why else would they make that movie?
Until maybe Tom Savini, Stuart Gordon, and Sam Raimi. Did they plant the idea, or was it always in me? Do you find me creepy? Yeah, do I give you the creeps? Romero, Dario, maybe Tom Savini, Stuart Gordon, and Sam Raimi. Did they plant the idea, or was it always in me? Do you find me creepy? Now it's the end of the world. I always thought I would have been more careful. Didn't look to be a serious spy. Will you wait here till I come back to life? I learned everything from George Romero, Dario Argento, maybe Tom Savini, Stuart Gordon, and Sam Raimi. Did they plant the idea, or was it always in me? Do you find me creepy? A post-apocalyptic zombie survival fantasy.